Florian. How art thou, Florian? I believe you're looking for a new football club, you're my mate. Manchester, Etihad, Estad. We playing Champions League football next season. How about you take a 2-2 Ryanair jet from Leverkusen to Manchester hotel stay, little 2-2 medical.
300k a week, couple bonuses thrown in there. Ballon d'Or in a couple years, happy days, you wanna go Bayern Munich. Little 2-2-2-1 3-E2 by a uni driller. Happy days, we get a new and upcoming star. How about Florian? Florian.
How art thou, Florian?
Alright, my mate Florian, what's the latest word? City flash with the cash, got the deal secured. The Bruce still pinging it, Haaland bangs goals. But heart at the club, still feeling cold. They flex big wins, but vibes don't last. Trophies lined up, but the soul's in the past. Etihad shiny, fans still late. Feels like a show, not a football state. Oi, 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 oi. Get the checkbook out this summer. Hey, Florian, how art thou, Florian?
Come on. Let me have a quick. Yeah, there we go. Come on. You lot see that? Yeah, you lot see that? Clean.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream, ladies and gentlemen. We got red pill, blue pill lined up. Bailaj, can you switch on your camera now? Have some shame. We're live, Habibi. I gave you an extra minute of eating. Anyway, we are live, ladies and gentlemen, on red pill, blue pill. We are here to discuss all things Premier Ligas, mainly looking at the Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea and City results. Obviously, Arsenal lost this weekend because they're useless. Chelsea won, City won, and Liverpool lost because we're also useless. Big up to all of you guys. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, OK Jersey, and use code MHF15 for 15% off. Every single one of you, please like, subscribe right now. And this code will only run until January 31st. And like I said, they've got Chinese New Year, which means that the warehouse will be closed. I'm currently wearing my Boca windbreaker. You get me, Boca Juniors. So go get yourself a windbreaker, a jacket, a hoodie, stuff for the winter. And we're here. How are you doing, Andrew? You good, brother?
Yeah, I'm all good, man. I had a pretty good weekend. You know what I mean? Everyone else lost, apart from Man United, but I had a very good weekend. You know, it's all good. It's all good.
Great. How are you, Bailaj?
You know, I could be better. It could be a lot better.
Fucking hell. You sound excited to do this show.
Look, I'm excited. Look, I'm a real Arsenal fan, in my personal opinion, right? So I'm always gonna show chest. You know, I'm always gonna show chest. Whenever we lose, whatever the situation, I'm gonna be here. You can call me up. I ain't gonna be missing. So that being said, you know, it was a tough weekend to take. It was a very, very tough weekend to take. But you know, we start the new week. We look forward to Champions League. You know, look forward to the rest of the Premier League. Leeds next, and maybe, you know, we move on. That's about it. I'll leave it there. And Husam can carry on with the show.
I love Bailaj trying to convince himself that he's not upset. And Martin is here, guys. Hi, Martin.
My camera's knackered. That was what was up with my internet last week. I need a new camera.
All the money, you can't even get a new camera. All the money the Sheikh gives you, you can't even afford the new camera. That's crazy. Anyway,
too busy buying referees.
Martin was the best person to do the show with today.
Big up to all of you guys locked in. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Bailaj, Ledge AFC is in the description. And the channons of Martin. Igal.
Oh, we're live. Didn't even know we were live. I was having a general conversation.
We're live, bro. We're live. We're live.
Hey, there you go. You got some.
Anyway, please hit the like button, subscribe immediately. We already got 100 people locked in. We're gonna start off, of course, by speaking about Arsenal. Bailaj, what the hell happened this weekend?
Look. I know everyone's gonna come here expecting me to hammer Mikel Arteta, hammer the club. Look, I've seen a narrative going around, a lot of Arsenal fans, not happy with the performance, not happy with the result, of course, most of all. Same here. I'm extremely disappointed. In fact, I had so much chest. I mean, you saw me say it earlier. I'm always going to turn up with chest. I had so much chest before that game. I was talking to all the Man United fans like crazy, and for that performance to now be the result, I'm saying, a 3-2 result at home, losing to Man United are not great right now. Interim manager, Carrick, that third, fourth game, look, not a great look. Yeah, not a great look. And I'm heavily disappointed. But I'm not going to pin it on Mikel Arteta because I personally feel like Mikel Arteta is not the issue when it comes to, I guess, the last 3 games, right? I'm going to pin it on the players because the performances I've seen out there from the players have been nothing short of lackluster. We went in the summer and bought a bunch of attackers. None of them are working, bro. We're in January. You guys have seen me on stream say it for months on end. Oh, yeah, we're waiting for the attack to click. We're waiting for the attack to click. This, that. We're getting goals from the defense. We can get goals from anywhere. Anyone can score goals. Well, bro, we still need the attack to score. We still need the attack to click, bro. Gyökeres scoring 100 goals over 2 seasons, can't get a sniff. That's not good. And I'm gonna kind of contradict myself here because I'm gonna say I'm not really gonna blame Arteta in regards to the result. But when it comes,
you don't blame him for anything on Sunday.
No. When it comes to sorting out the attack, when it comes to sorting out, the tactics and being able to break down the defense, I'm gonna blame that on Arteta because I think it goes hand in hand. Like, look, I feel like as football fans, it's a fact. As football fans, we're very reactionary. Everyone is just reaction off the first game or the last game. But if we actually, zoom out a bit and look at the Premier League as a whole, and we look at, teams as a whole and how teams are attacking throughout the whole Premier League, majority of attackers are not banging off. The majority of attackers are not banging off. You can go from team to team and name, like, bro, I can't even put the names off by heart right now. But if we're thinking about it, only Haaland and Semenyo are really banging off this year. In regards to the rest of the league, the attackers are crap, doo-doo. Like, what's going on? So are you gonna say, is that because the teams in the Premier League are better at defending? Is that because the gap is now closer now? Everyone keeps talking about the gap getting closer over the years. But I don't know. Are we seeing evidence of that happening right now? That's what I'm gonna say in regards to the whole Premier League as a whole. But let's talk about Arsenal and Arsenal's results. The reason why I'm not super disappointed is because we didn't get played off the park. Bro, we lost to 2 wonder goals and a mistake. Same thing with Liverpool. We lost to Liverpool with a wonder goal. Now, I'm not going to talk about the Aston Villa game because that one, as far as I'm concerned, that was a straight L. There's no excuses there. We got beaten. We got played off the park by Emery that time. Yeah, we could have won the game, but it is what it is. But with
so
the
Liverpool, you didn't deserve to lose the game. Basically, let's just say it as
what with the United game.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say we didn't deserve to lose the game, but I kind of feel like
draw was a fair result. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, a draw would have been a fair result, but the fact that United players and certain teams keep coming up with wonder goals to beat us. Where is Arsenal's wonder goals? Where's Gyökeres gonna smack it from the friggin' halfway line, bro? When's Eze gonna pull something out of the bag and do something random? Dorgu scoring a banger like that. Cunha coming on, scoring a crazy banger. Szoboszlai scoring a crazy free kick. Where is the wonder goals from Arsenal? You can't think of that. You can't even imagine it. There is no one in that team that can be like, oh my days, I'm expecting him to pull something out of the bag and save us. No one, absolutely no one. Now, we're getting bantered by the United fans. Even what's his name? Amad Diallo on Twitter talking about, oh, we can only rely on corners. Like that's embarrassing. That's not a good look. Now, obviously, it's not true. We know what the jibe is. Yeah, we can only score corners, set pieces. We don't score no open play goals. It's a lie. Let's be for real. But the fact of the matter is, the attackers need to do better. Eze, bro, 67 million quid, bro. This guy ain't done nothing. He scored a hat trick in the derby, the North London derby, and absolutely nothing after. Can't get a sniff in the team. Odegaard getting taken off, bro. Why is the captain getting taken off, bro, in an important game like this? Because he keeps stinking up the place. Same way, why is he captain? We know we have a better man in the midfield, Declan Rice. So like, there are questions to be had there. There are definitely questions that, oh my days, what's Arteta doing here? Like there's questions everywhere. No club can go around without having questions. It's impossible. It's like, I feel like fans are expecting perfection. I'm not going to sit here and expect perfection. Like, but at the same time, like, come on, I'm expecting more from my team. I'm expecting more from the players that these guys invested in, bro. Like, yeah, man, it's ridiculous, right? It's getting tiring. Bro, Gyökeres, only 5 goals. Trossard, 5 goals. Saka, 5 goals. What? Is it even 5 goals Saka has? Bro, it's a joke. None of these attackers can do nothing. Now, are we blaming that on the defenders of the Premier League being better as a whole over the years? Maybe so. You know, look, the rest of the teams are struggling. Now, I don't know, man. Bro, man can't look. I can't think of an excuse. Yeah, I can't think of an excuse. But the main issue here is, as far as I'm concerned, it's the players, because Arteta has tried. Like, people have said to Arteta, "Yo, figure something out. Figure something out." I've listened to shows and panel shows 3 years in a row. Random. Let me not be disrespectful. I've listened to other fans for the last 3 years tell me, oh my days, Aston Villa's gonna recruit better. Oh, Chelsea's gonna recruit better. Tottenham's gonna recruit better. Arsenal shouldn't be where they are. But Arteta keeps coming second. Yeah, he's doing something right. But bro, these players now have the muscle memory on how to challenge for a Premier League. Bro, get it over the line. Show more heart. Show that you want to win the game, bro. Take a shot from outside the box. Like, come on, man. It's a joke, bro. It's a joke. And I'm tired of man coming to the Emirates and scoring wonder goals just to win the game. Like, bro, come on, man. It's jarring. Yeah.
This is a United fan. He's saying you lost to bangers after good play, unlike your goals.
Yeah, I did state that, bro. We lost to 2 bangers and a mistake. We lost to 2 bangers, bro. And that's my point. It's the same thing, Shinobi. Yeah, Shinobi.
He's saying they played well before it, though, and with your goals, they were set pieces, basically.
Yeah, come on, man. One was set piece. One was a set piece, not the other one. Both weren't set pieces.
It was also fantastic clearance by Gyökeres at the end. Fantastic clearance.
Yeah, look, man. Yeah, that.
You know, can I actually say my unpopular opinion? I actually think had Gyökeres scored that, they would have not ruled it as a foul. That wouldn't have been a foul because Gyökeres won the ball fair and square, in my opinion. Had he actually just scored that or like passed it properly to
a simple pass.
Yeah, had he done it, I think VAR review they would have given the goal.
Yeah, because
he didn't actually foul Lisandro, by the way. He went for the ball completely.
Well,
but then after that, he cleared it. He literally
cleared the ball, bro.
In front of the ball.
Outside the boot. Outside the boot is right. Outside the boot.
Yeah, man. Look, it's this. No, man. It's disappointing, Hissam. I'm not gonna lie to you. For me, it's absolutely disappointing. And like, we didn't get played off the park. No one can come here and tell me, oh my days, there were a number of instances Arsenal were played off the park. Sorry. Arsenal were played off the park and deserved to lose the game. And all my days, you man was so crap. You weren't even in the game. Bro, there's hardly any games like that. There's hardly any games like that. So
can you talk about why your captain keeps being subbed all the time?
Look, with Odegaard, yeah. Come on, man. I'm not gonna sit here and back Odegaard because I've literally said Odegaard needs to get replaced on multiple occasions. I've said Odegaard needs to get replaced because you can't give us one good season and then stink up the place for the rest of the time you're here as the captain. And then we sign another midfielder in Declan Rice, who was a captain in the Premier League, led his team to a trophy, came to Arsenal, and is performing and has been performing. Minimum 6.5 rating from Declan Rice on a bad day. You understand what I'm saying? Odegaard, 4s, 3s out of 10 on a regular. So I can't sit here and back Odegaard because Odegaard is a problem. And I think the Odegaard and Arteta conundrum there, I don't know what it is. Look, Odegaard is a good player. I'm not gonna be like, oh, Odegaard's not a good player. He's a good player, but he hasn't been performing to the level he needs to perform at. Even for his country, bro. You come out as this prodigy, 15-year-old prodigy. Yeah, you captain your country, bro. You can't give Haaland some goals to score goals to get you guys to qualify. Like, let alone, bro. Like, look at that, bro. Like, so my thing here is get this guy from take it away. Take it away. Like yesterday. There are other captains in the team. We got Gabriel Magalhaes. We got Declan Rice in there, bro. We have 2 captains worthy that could be captains. Bukayo Saka. Look, that one, I don't know about that. That's just I think that one's just semantics. They're just, because of imagery. Starboy. Oh, he came from the academy. Bro, nah, man. Man needs someone that's good on the field and with their voice. You can see. No, I'm not this pretty boy stuff with Odegaard, bro. Flicking the air and all of that. Man's too skinny. He can't do nothing. In this Premier League, you need someone strong. You need strong players. You need strength, bro. He's getting barged off the pitch. That's why he's always injured. He's getting moved to. It's ridiculous, bro. It's actually ridiculous. So look, I'm not gonna back Odegaard, bro. That's what, bro. I said to you, I don't think it's Mikel Arteta. It's the players. So, like, I don't know where Eze needs to pick up some sort of steam. I don't know what he needs to do, bro. But Eze is pissing me off as well because he's meant to be the replacement. He's meant to be the one taking Odegaard from his position. And what's Eze doing? Literally, he's missing in games. He's absolutely missing. I don't see this guy. I literally don't see him. The brother's doing pirouette turns, bro. He's just turning. He's just turning on the spot and doing absolutely nothing.
Ledge is just cooking his own club at this
point.
He's
turning on.
I don't need to do a thing at the moment.
Yeah, he's cooking his own players. Ledge, let me ask you the $1 million question here. Are you worried that the cookie will crumble? Let's just say it as it is.
Bro, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. But obviously, there are problems that needs to be addressed.
You sound it.
No, man. Look. This is the first time. Look, people are excited to hear me angry. I understand because I'm always here smiling. We've won. Oh, we don't lose. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I lost with my chest out to United, and I'm pointing out all the things that have been annoying me that I've been reluctant to actually say. If I'm being honest, bro, Eze has been poor. He's been poor for 67 million quid, bro. He's been poor. Gyökeres. God, my God. Oh my days. Yeah? No, literally. I'm sorry. Like, bro, I was literally one of the
I'm not one to talk because we've had a couple of bad signings this summer, but I think it's fair to say Gyökeres like just probably one of the worst signings of the summer. I won't even lie.
Gyökeres has to be one of the worst signings this summer. And look, for me, it's deeper than the fact.
How do you say all this and then you say you're not worried though? That's the thing I don't understand.
Because look, the reason why I'm not worried is because
you don't think City are the old City and stuff like that?
Nah, man, I'm not even subject to that narrative. No, hold on. No, Hussam, sorry, that's another thing.
Yes.
That's the narrative that's come out this week after this loss now. It's because City are performing poor and everyone else is performing poor. Bro, what does it even mean? It doesn't make any sense. We're at the top of the league, bro. We've won the most games.
Where we
It's
go.
got we don't care.
Chester's back now for some.
No.
That took a quick 180 quick, didn't it?
Look at Martin. Look at Martin.
No, because no.
180 very quick.
Always making trouble, Martin.
No, because people are mistaking me being angry at certain performances for not having belief. Bro,
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to figure out, because you're not saying you don't have belief, but you sound like you don't have belief. You understand?
No, I'm annoyed at the fact that
I'm waiting to talk about this top deep, massive. That's
no, I know you are, Martin, and I'll let you go in literally a second. Let me just say this. I'm annoyed at the fact that the attackers have still not clicked, right? But if man's like I said to you, if guys actually zoom out and look at the rest of the Premier League, how many attackers are performing? How many teams can say their attackers are outright performing? None, bro. Literally, absolutely zero. So the fact that the best team in the league and their attackers are not performing, like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be like, oh my days, it's all over. Nah, man. Let's look at the whole picture here. It's not.
I'm not telling you to say it's all over. I'm saying the way that you're speaking sounds like you have lost a bit of belief. That's all I'm saying.
No. The way I'm speaking, Hussam, is I'm pointing out certain individuals that are pissing me off in this current performance that we had over the last 5 games. Yeah, fair. Even more than 5 games. More than 5 games. Look, I'm pointing out Eze should be taken.
No, you're right. Look, here's the thing. Let me just say something before even Martin and Andrew come in. Look, I'll be honest. I think there are certain times where, like, you look at manager and you look at stuff like that, and I think it's true. Not everything is the player's fault, not everything is the manager's fault. But like, I look at my club as an example. The reason why I do blame Arne Slot is because a lot of the players look like shit. So when you've got like 20 players who look like crap, by definition, it's the manager's fault. Because then it's system, it's the way that you look, it's these different things. My thing is with Arsenal, it's almost only the front line and midfielders, like Zubimendi just had an absolutely dreadful game. Like, let's look at things and be honest about it, right? Arsenal were 1-0 up. By hook or by crook, they were 1-0 up. Zubimendi, like an idiot, just gives him Mbeumo the ball. What does that have to do with Arteta? Why can't we have honest conversations like, okay, Arteta should get over the line or he should get sacked. Arteta spent 1 billion, but we get all that is true. I understand. I accept it 100%. But Zubimendi giving the ball to Man United got nothing to do with Mikel Arteta. Now, Arteta, the thing that I'm blaming for is that killer instinct. Going for the game, going for the kill, going for it. The thing that I blame Arteta for is, why don't you go for it more? Why don't you let the shackles go and be like, guys, boys, let's go out there and play. This is fucking Man United. They're shit. They've got Michael Carrick as the manager. Like, we're Arsenal. We're top of the league. That's my thing. So Arsenal on Saturday pissed me off. On Sunday pissed me off because they lost me £200. There's a guy who came in the chat and was like, if Arsenal win, I'll send you £200 super chat. They lost me 200 fucking pounds. They lost me, could have been in my pocket. So I would like to thank the Arsenal fucking loser pussies on the football pitch who lost me £200. But now they've got City 4 points behind them. And they've got Aston Villa 4 points behind them. So it's not just one club, it's 2 clubs that are right there. Do I believe Aston Villa are going to win the Premier League? Absolutely fucking not. But are they there? Yes, they're there. So you get it, like, they're there. Like, man's here, isn't it? Like, it's just like, Villa are there, and until they're not there, they're not there. City now, Martin and all his City fraudulent fans sat there confident because they beat Wolves, because Arsenal are giving them confidence. This is life. Now you've got these City frauds going from Civil War streams to talking about winning the Premier League streams. I stuck into a City stream yesterday and I heard Martin arguing with one of his fellow, City fans, talking about, oh, Pep Guardiola, was he the best manager in the league last season? No, Slot was, because Slot won the league. If Arteta wins the league this season, he's better than Pep Guardiola because Pep has been held to a different standard. Like, they're just going mad because you gave them that belief because you suck. That's the truth. Now, if Liverpool were top of the league, I'm angry. Now, if Liverpool were top of the league in your
You
place,
sneaking into 3 a.m. Shouldn't you be in bed at that time?
you
What are you doing at 2 a.m. in the morning in the UK? Like, and you're like an
Martin,
hour
how
ahead
about you
in
talk about
Jordan.
Arsenal, buddy? How about you talk about Arsenal?
How
How about Martin talk about Arsenal, the team that's top of the
Rather
league,
than
buddy?
Yeah.
How about that, Martin?
Wow.
Rod, talk about the team that's top of the league. Why are you quiet? Why are you being all humble now, huh?
I don't need to say anything. He
Oh,
needs his own team in. What am I supposed to say? Listen,
I don't need to say anything.
I think
Go on.
people agree with me. I think Arsenal they seem worried. Not worried as everyone else. It's like they've got PTSD about, because all they're probably reading and hearing is they're gonna mess it up. They haven't got the mentality, blah, and they do look nervous now. And I don't think it's the nervousness of everyone behind them. I don't think it's City. I don't think it's Villa. I think they're looking at themselves thinking, we may balls this up here. And when you start thinking like that, you do start making silly errors. I think they've got PTSD in their own heads of, can we actually do this? And it's funny how it's been a couple of draws and now a loss. And it just looks a little bit not quite there at the minute. And I'm not saying Arsenal won't win the league, because I don't know where City and Villa will be. I said this and you were in the show.
Are you considering Villa in a title race? Legit?
Yeah, until they're not. This is how Leicester City won the league, because everyone went, they're not in the title race. They're going to drop. They're going to do this. And the next minute, they're lifting the title. So I'm not going to turn around and ignore Villa. It was the people who ignored Blackburn, the people who ignored bloody Leicester, etc. And they got bit on their ass. No, and until I see City improve, I can't say.
Until they're out of it, they're in it, basically.
Yes. I can't.
That's fair.
Right now, it's Arsenal's to lose.
Yeah, that's fair. Nothing you're saying is crazy.
There's nothing. And I need to see City improve, not just against Wolves. You know, we beat Tottenham, we beat you. Different conversation, right? We're motoring. But I need to see that, because there's no point in Arsenal keep dropping points and we go to Tottenham next week and we lose. What's the point? They're going to piss out Arsenal when my lot aren't doing the job at the same time. We've got to capitalise on it. And every time City get within a point of going to Arsenal, we mess it up somewhere. So right now, I'm watching 3 teams that have all messed up the chance to go top of the league. It's like no one wants to win the damn thing. I don't know. It's like no one wants to win it. I don't know what's going on. Everyone's got a chance to go clear and no one wants to do it.
It's almost it's almost as if Arsenal need a crutch of another team to be with them. Do you know what I mean? It's almost as if they need that. They need that to be the ones chasing, or like only a point ahead, to feel they want to win the league. Do you know what I mean? It's, they didn't expect this. So they expected Liverpool to be up there with them. They always expected City to be up there with them. The last few title races has always been one other team with them. Do you know what I mean? It's almost as if they're like,
you're saying Arsenal can't run away with it.
No, it's like they've taken the stabilizers off the bike, and the dad's let the child go on the bike, and they don't know. The child doesn't know the dad's not there anymore. Do you know what I mean? It's like now they're riding, and when they notice the dad's not there, they start going like that with the bike. Do you know what I mean? It's like they need that other team there to have the everyone against them sort of feel. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, you're not going to win it because
us against the world, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Now they're out in front, and everyone expects them to win it.
Yeah, and they kind of don't. It's like, oh, we're here, right? What do we do?
Yeah.
Right.
Don't shine on us. Don't shine on us. Don't talk about us.
And this is why people was talking. I know you don't like this word, but it's why people were talking about mentality. This is where the mentality part comes back, and everyone laughs at people and goes, "Well, but you're showing the reason why everyone says the question in the mentality. They're showing it."
Pressure.
Okay, so let me just talk about this whole so-called mentality thing, because people love to bring up mentality to back their point, because somehow mentality was an issue last week. Somehow, you know, it hasn't been an issue all season. A team that's gone about 35 games and only lost 3 games in total. 3 games in all competitions now have a mentality issue. But thank you guys for, you know, the analysis.
So what you're doing, only 4 points
and the diagnosis. You know, look, everyone, look, one man said mentality issue, and who was it? Vieira. And now everyone's gonna run with it. Look, that's fine, bro. And like
Emmanuel Petit mentioned it. So you're gonna slag him off as well?
Of course, I couldn't care less, bro. What does that mean? Look, if we're talking about mentality issue, or we're talking about teams at this point that have lost 3 games and drawn 5 games and gone on to win the league, City did it in 2021. Yeah. There's also teams that have had worse records. We've won 15 games. They have teams that have won 11 and 12 games at this point and gone on to win the league. But it's Arsenal that have a mentality issue for winning 15 games and only losing 3 games as a whole in total. Bro, it makes no sense. Like, people talk.
If this was March, Martin.
If the stats proved your argument wrong, I mean, if the stats prove your argument right, that all my days, a team that won 15 games, lost 3 games, and drawn 5 at this current point, and have gone on to say will never win the league, then I'll be like, oh my days, you guys might have something there. Bro, there have been 8 plus teams that have won the league with worse records at this current point. So my thing is, like, people just love the narrative. People love the agendas to run with. Bro, why are we not?
But why is it an agenda? But you yourself sound like a
agenda. But you spent 20 minutes destroying half your team.
Yeah, you're
I destroyed the attackers. I'm so confused. How is it half the team?
I hear you. I'm just saying you're ranting about your own team. Why is it when someone else is calling it out your an agenda? Why is it an agenda?
Sorry, you were talking. Sorry, both of you.
Okay, I'll say this because me and Martin are saying the same thing. So let me just explain my point. I'm saying you spent 20 minutes ranting about your attackers and people not taking their chances and etc., which we all agree with, myself, Martin, and Andrew. But why is it when we point it out as a rival fan, you say it's an agenda? I don't get it.
Look, because I feel like rival fans would bang on to one thing and run with it, right? Look, anything that's come out in the media, majority of the times, my rival fans are going to run with it. Like, I can't understand how the issue here is a mentality issue when out of 35 games, or even, I don't know how many games we played this season. Is it 40 games? Whatever game, how many games it is. We've only lost 3 games as a whole.
But the issue I have, that I think it's a term of mentality that for the last month you've had numerous chances to extend the lead over City and Villa, right? Even last week, right? I think maybe that's where the mentality comes into mind, where it's like, because they played both before you, so you knew what was going to happen. So you had the mindset to go in and go, wow, we should maybe at this point we should be 8 points clear if we're going off. Something like. I think that's where that comes into mind, where the mentality is you knew what happened. We had a set plan. Just get the points. We extend our lead. But that's not.
Can I say something? Can I reply to that? Look, guys. If life went how everyone wanted it to go, exactly how they wanted it to go. Oh my God! He's going into this philosopher arc. Let me finish.
If the life went
let me finish. No.
Are you quoting Jurassic Park? Life will find a way. Is that what you're quoting?
Yeah, I said if life went the way we wanted it to go, this would be. I have some shame talking about life and all this. But what the fuck? You are such a shameless fraud, But how do you start a footballing answer by saying if life went like the way we wanted it to be? Like, you're giving us a fucking motivational speech, like,
even though majority of Arsenal fans have been telling us all season how it was going to go and what they were going to do, booking parades. Now you're doing this.
Someone's put Forrest Gump in the chat. Life is like a box of chocolates. Is that what you're
you never know what you're going to get. Oh God, man.
Janu.
Comparing Arteta to a Tyrannosaurus.
He knows he's a fraud as well because he's laughing himself. He's like, why the fuck did I go down the philosopher route?
My Janu.
It's that word. You mention mentality and it triggers every single Arsenal fan in the world.
No, let me pull it back. Let me pull it back.
Let's
All right.
pull it back without mentioning life, please.
No, I'll pull it back. All right, cool. Guys,
Going back to football, man.
Obviously, as an Arsenal fan, I would have expected Arsenal to win the last three. Even one win out of the last three would be something, at the least I would expect. Of course, yeah, we drew the last two games and then we lost. Not ideal in regards to the title race, for sure. But bro, it's the same. I go back to the same point. Are guys expecting other teams not to perform? Are guys expecting other teams not to play? It's like everyone wants it's like if Arsenal are not running away with it, we're not good enough. That's the issue. And that's what I feel. It's like if you think to rival fans, if we are not running away with it, we are not good enough. How many teams have won the league with being close by? Like how many times has it happened? 1, 2 points, 3 points. How many teams? Go on. You want to say something?
I've done it.
Exactly. Yeah, he's done it multiple times. So
he did it last season.
Yeah, you did it last season. We fell short behind how many times?
I think Andrew's team's done it in the Mourinho days.
Bro, and that's my
We've
point.
all done it. We've all run away with it.
Exactly. It happens. But for some reason, if
Wrong panel to say that on.
bro, Martin, my point is if Arsenal are not running away with it, people want to
because you told us all you were. You told us all you were going to run away with it.
No one said that, man. Look, okay, maybe Arsenal fans did. Maybe Arsenal fans did, but I never came here and said we're going to run away with it. I never said we're going to.
No, I don't know, but I think it goes back to what I said a few minutes ago. The opportunity is there. Whether you're not playing the best football, I think we all expected you to ground out the results, to get the wins, to see yourself further away than you are right now. And that's where probably the mentality thing has come into mind recently, because you picked 2 points at the last 9. And that's where people are going, maybe the mentality is an issue, because you shouldn't really be losing to Manchester United at home. Liverpool was a surprising result because Liverpool hadn't defended
and
like
you're
that
slagging off Fezek, you're slagging off Shakaras, and they were all the finishing pieces.
I know. I understand what you're saying, man. I'm just talking about the last month, like people, because they've been given ample opportunity to pull away in a tight race and go maybe in double digits lead. I think that's when the mentality argument comes into it. Not overall since the start of the season, but right now, when we expected you to pick up the results, you haven't actually done so. And people are questioning whether it's getting to them.
And look, everyone is right to question, and I'm not going to come here and be like, oh no one has the right to question. You all have the right to question. Those are games that we should have buried, 100%. If we didn't bury the Manchester United game, we should have buried the Nottingham Forest game and the game before that.
Yes.
I totally agree. Yeah. But my point here at the same time is, let's respect the other teams as well. Like, people are expecting us to run away with.
You didn't respect Man United before the game, though.
Sam, let me finish.
And no one respected Man United.
Everyone on this panel is expecting Arsenal to run away with the league in January. Everyone. How many teams run away with the league in January? There are still 15 or 12 games left to play. How many games is there left to play, bruv? Someone tell me. So it's like, we are not running away with it. Oh my days, all hell breaks loose. But there's still how many games left to play? Come on, man. I don't understand what's happening here. People have said, oh my days, City. You expect City to lose a game. You expect Aston Villa to lose a game. So for some reason, Arsenal should just run away with it. Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
That's what we were getting told. Maybe not a few, but a lot of other people were saying it was. And then don't do this respect to other teams. When City were losing and Liverpool were losing, and there's Arsenal fans everywhere doing TikToks and everything. Hey, look, you're getting beat by this team, aren't you? Don't be doing that. Don't start now giving out the respect to everyone when the majority of your fan base haven't given respect to jack shit all season. You've been telling us how great you are, the mighty universe in the world, deepest squad. Arteta was better than Pep, I got told 3 months ago on this show by somebody else.
Come on, man.
Stop doing this.
No,
You can't now reverse
that.
back. You can't now reverse back into playing the humble guy. Oh, I'm now going to be humble. No.
I'm not being... Where's the humble? What do you want? What do you want?
Oh, it's only...
Look at him. What's Balak's doing philosopher today? Now he's going like, what do you want? What do you want from me? Bro, what's going on, Balak?
Are you trying to be the chill guy from last season? Is this what's happening, Balak?
Oh, God. It's crazy, bro. He's going mad today. He's like, oh, what do you want from me? And then today, you know, it's just in life.
I guess at the end of the season,
in life, you never get what you want to get. Like, okay, Forrest Gump.
It's the humble part.
What's happening today? What's happening to you?
I mean, I guess at the end of the season, if you don't win the title, you just go, well, that's just life, isn't it? You just go like
that. What you're doing is you're getting everything ready for May, because what you're doing is hedging. You are hedging your bets. If you win the league, great. If you don't win the league, right, it's your crest. It says that. We never said we'd won the league in January. I
told you guys back in January.
I told you on a show in January that we have a long way to go. You're getting everything ready. What could happen?
Martin, witness so far. Look. I'm not coming here saying excuses, guys. I've said it from the start of the season. We are going to win this league. We are going to win this league. Look, no excuses. Arsenal are going to win this league.
There's always a but now.
No excuses. And Martin is right. There is a but.
There you go. There is a but. The but was coming.
The but coming. Come on.
The but is if Arteta does not get these attackers firing.
So you are blaming Arteta.
Where's all my Arsenal friends in the chat that have been abusing me for the last?
At the end of the season, Look. Witness life.
Martin, in life, you don't always get what you want.
That's true.
In life, you don't always get what you want. Look. Witness life. At the end of the season, it's gonna be Mikel Arteta's fault, because he should have been able to figure something out throughout 38 games, right? But as we're going game by game, and we're talking about the last 3 games or the last 5 games, it's specifically the players. As far as I'm concerned, it's the players. I need more from the players. Bro, Eze has had a rest, bro. He hasn't started how many games? Or played how many games? And then he comes on and does nothing. He starts the Champions League and did absolutely nothing. Gyökeres stinking up the place. So, look, Bukayo Saka. Everyone's talking about Bukayo Saka. He's not the same player anymore. Look, Saka was one of my favorite players. I used to back him till whoever. No, I couldn't care less what anyone said about Saka. But I've seen Saka just turn around. Saka's not trying to dribble. It's like he's not trying to pass his man anymore. It's frustrating. And that used to happen from Saka. Saka used to be extremely efficient in beating his player, no matter what. But Saka can't do that no more. Maybe it's the injury that happened last season, but he definitely cannot do that no more. I've tried and I've waited.
Moving like Cody Sakpo.
Cody Sakpo is crazy.
Am I lying?
Cody Sakpo.
Actually, if he put a bandana on, he'd just look like Madueke at the moment. If he put a bandana
on. We're cutting deep today, folks.
I don't know about that.
We're cutting deep today, folks.
But look,
you don't always get what you want in life.
You don't, man. You don't.
You're the one that came to decide to be philosopher today. No one told you to be philosopher.
Nothing.
Do you know what this tells you? Do you know what this tells you? A little bit of advice.
If you don't believe, nothing.
Don't celebrate parties in November and October. I said they were doing the Tottenham stuff way too early. We're the great this, we're doing that, we're off here, we're off there. And I said, just wait and see. At the moment, Arsenal are still favourites. Because my team have to take it one game at a time. Because you never know what you're going to get in life. So I have to go one game at a time, because one day may be good, the next game may be bad. Do you know what the sad thing is? My team is still in the title race because of you. Not because my team are doing out great. We're in this race because of you. You are keeping my team in a title race. You have had 1 week to go. You were 7 clear. You could have gone 10. Then you could have gone 13. And you've not. The gap's closed since we last had this conversation. The gap has closed up.
Martin, I'm going to meet you here in probably 3 to 4 weeks, probably 4 times when the gap will be extended again. And then
here we go. There's the chest. Here we go. None of this philosophy.
Then we're going to have this conversation again because this has happened how many times this season? First of all, we went nowhere to Liverpool. Liverpool were running away with the league, but somehow they fell off, right? And then somehow City were chasing us. The Sharks are coming. 2 points behind us. Then it's stretched to 7.
Hey, listen. If I can keep now 4 points and we get you to the
but I'm meant to be scared when it was 2 points 2 weeks ago, huh? But it's 4 games. Look, I mean, it's 4 points. Look, as far as I'm concerned,
it's only January though. It's only January.
Exactly. It's only January. You still have games to play. We still have games to play, bro. It's like, come on, man. Come on. We're not running away. Look, I'm gonna repeat it. Bro, you might can clip me. Anyone in the chat can clip me, bro. When it gets to the 30 games in the season, when we have 30 games in the season and it's 8 games left, and Arsenal are not running away with it, or Arsenal don't have a significant gap, that's when I'm scared. That's when I can be like, oh my days, forget about the title. Oh my days, this might be scary. City might be coming back. That's when I can be like, duh, I'm scared. There's 8 games to go. That's no time. But with 12 plus games left, bro, as far as I'm concerned, there's still ground to make.
You've got Leeds away on Saturday, and that's not going to be a game, huh?
Wow. Okay, look, man, look.
Oh, hang on. You're not going to respect every team now.
As far as I'm concerned, I expect to win against Leeds.
It's after the game, the respect. It's after the game, the respect. It's after the game.
As far as I'm concerned, I expect a win against Leeds. I mean, come on,
respecting every team, though, is it?
What do you mean? What do you mean, Martin?
5 minutes ago, every team.
Martin, your club didn't respect Bodo Glint when they gave all the fans. For losing the game.
We didn't respect him. I agree with you.
Exactly.
But what if the Leeds game happened and life happens and the wind blows the ball in a weird way?
Wow.
And the defender misses it.
It might have one of the corners or throw-ins a little bit skew whiff or free kicks.
If that happens, trust me, I will be scared. Trust me, I will be shook.
So hang on, if you lose at Leeds and City beat Tottenham,
if you lose to Leeds, you're saying
we're down at 1 point.
If we lose to Leeds and City beat Tottenham, I'm shook. Bro, because everything has changed then. Like, let's be for real, man. Like people try to ignore the facts, and that's right in front of you. The fact is, we're still 4 points clear at the moment.
By the way, you're quite right. I'm going to respect Bodo Glint because they are an opponent, and I'm going to respect every opponent that is in this football world. I want to respect them. I'm going to say they played very well.
Bro, and look, with the Bodo Glint performance, you guys got played off the park. You guys got treated like the little boys in the stadium. You understand what I'm saying? That's what happened to Man City. Big old 4-time treble winners. You man got moved to. Bro, yes. Those players.
What you're telling me is Bodo Glint could beat us and you couldn't.
Deserve a move to Manchester City. Yeah?
So Bodo Glint could beat us. Bodo Glint beat us, you couldn't.
That's nice, bro. That's nice.
That's nice.
Well, I don't understand. We slapped you 5-1 last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
Your asses have fallen. Lego heads popping off. Your players, you've got IKEA wardrobe up top. Finishing piece. He's more like the missing piece at the minute than finishing. You've got Saka. You've got Eze. My God. Saka, 1 goal in 20, a year? Are we talking about Bukayo Saka or Jeremy Doku here? Which one are we on about? Right now, they look the same.
Oh, shit. We went from
I'm sorry. Jeremy Doku could not lace Saka's boots Do you know why?
This
Because
season he'd
Saka's
have a
had
good
6
chance.
Well, this season he's having a damn good go at it because they've both got one
Saka's had
goal.
6 years of consistency. Doku came out of nowhere. I'm sorry, Saka is allowed to have one bad season, maybe
Not
2.
in a title race. Not in a
Maybe,
title race.
yeah, not in a title
Sound
race.
like me with Phil
I'm sorry.
Foden now.
I'm sorry, everything has
One
been on
bad
Saka's
season
back
now.
for the last 5 years. Oh my days, it's so
Whose
heavy
fault
to
is
carry
that?
the club's
Who-
back.
whose-
You
whose
know,
fault is
I'm
that?
sorry. You know, it's not his fault. He's carrying the club.
No,
It's not his
exactly.
fault.
Whose
Yeah,
fault?
Carrying
what's
the club.
Doku doing? What's Doku
Carrying
doing? He's
the
Shouldn't
carrying
the
the club.
wardrobe? Shouldn't the wardrobe be carrying the club?
Yeah.
Shouldn't the wardrobe, bro. The team as a whole should be carrying the club. The whole
There you
team.
go. Hey,
Everyone.
hey, don't tell
Everyone
me I
carrying
can't
the
rattle
club.
people.
It shouldn't
This
be
is
on one
easier than a
player.
gal, Sam. This is easier than a gal.
No, what do you mean?
I've stuck the fishing net in and you took a big old chomp for the last 10 minutes. You went off.
Is this actually true? Sanchez got
You even
48.
brought up 5-1 last season.
I'd have to double check that. If Abdi
Yeah, I
had the
don't
same,
know
it's
that.
probably true.
Probably true though. Because Madueke ain't scored in 25 games or some crap like that.
Yeah, he's not scored in an entire calendar year in the Premier League.
I don't think anyone's scoring, to be honest, because we're having the same problem.
Yeah,
Liverpool, everyone's not scoring at the minute.
Hey, Salah got an assist
I
again.
think there's only Thiago at Brentford who's doing that.
I don't think he's scored in the last couple either now.
That's what I mean. No one wants to
he's
score
not,
anymore.
yeah. He didn't score against Forest or us, so it's like the last couple. So
You know what's going to come out in about 3 months? Everyone's getting ready for the World Cup, so they're settling down, they're taking it easy for the World
he has
Cup.
Sanchez has got an assist. He's right. Sanchez got an assist.
Crazy.
I can't remember what the game that was from.
Andrew, do you think Arsenal are going to win the league? Be honest with me.
They will. I think they will, but it's maybe not as convincing as I thought they would do. Do you know what I mean? Because City, Martin will know, City's next 2 games are what? Tottenham, Liverpool, Martin in the league. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we all know how shitty Spurs are, but when Man City, it's like it doesn't matter how shit they're playing sometimes.
And we all know about their place.
Exactly, yeah, but their place is like, so that could easily be a draw. Do you know what I mean? And then your mob, Sam,
Well, City won at the Etihad. So if we're carrying on this tradition, we have to let them win at Anfield.
That's true.
That's the
Let
tradition
them
we
win.
played.
Yeah. That is true. Yeah, there is a deal every season, isn't there? Something like that. But then again, I would expect Arsenal to. But then Leeds is going to be a tricky game for Arsenal. You know, Leeds aren't like pushovers anymore. Do you know what I mean? You could easily see them dropping, like getting a draw. Do you know what I mean? So it's like you could see it could be down to 2 points, let alone what it is. But I do expect them just to. So I think they can ground out, because while I think they'll drop points, I think the others will still drop points as well. Do you know what I mean? So it's
Okay.
like that. But it won't be it won't maybe not as dominating as I thought they would be like a month ago. No.
I'm
And you
just
know
having a
who's
look, by the
good?
way. I'm just having
I
a
want to
look.
move on to talk about Manchester City. Big up to Shinobi for the super. Big up to everyone locked in, guys. Let's get to 100 likes ASAP. We got 330 people in the building. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Big up to every single one of you. I want to move on and talk about Manchester City. This week, they rested the problem Haaland and they rested the problem Foden and ended up winning the game.
Yeah. All that Hamza, you fraud.
So how do you feel about Manchester City right now, Martin?
I was really impressed by the way Mark Gay. You missed out on a bit. You missed out on a baller there, Sam. Absolute baller, mate.
Very good player.
There's no need for that. What's that about?
Bitter. It's bitter. It's like the Caicedo thing, Martin. It's like the Caicedo thing. You won't let it go. It'll be 2 years now. It'll be
Oh,
talking
my
shit
God.
about Gurley for the next 2 years.
Yeah, but no, Mark Gay was an absolute unit. He was
a
a
beast.
unit on site there.
Yeah.
No, look, said to Mark Gay, and he's getting triggered.
I'm not triggered. I'm not. I think Gay is a good player. Go on.
Nah,
What are you giving the 2-finger salute for?
Just upset.
He's a good player. He's a good player.
No, he was.
two
No,
fingers
listen, I think Semenyo, I'm totally disagreeing with you on that. Semenyo's going to be a baller for us. The guy just adds something to us, and he can finish as well, which is something none of our wingers do.
Yep.
So to have a wide man who can come inside, play that false nine, he can finish. It was a beautiful finish. Bernardo was excellent. Man of the match for me. Was left back, right back, all over the shop. Rodri was decent again. You know, didn't get sent off this time. Like I said, we managed to get Haaland and Rodri, Foden and Haaland rested. Thought Cherky was a bit off. Well, I thought it was a bit off. Still okay, but a bit off. Not his normal marvelous self. The game was over at half time.
That's something
the game was over at half time. So
you know what's happening this Sunday, though.
What?
You face the team that turns to Real Madrid as soon as they see you.
Yeah, wow. Well,
you can't even. You don't know something
about
Martin. He's never ever been in denial about the Spurs thing. He just can't stand Spurs.
I'm just praying they don't sack Thomas Frank before the game, because if they do,
manager bounce. Yeah,
exactly. We're not doing well with these interim managers at the minute. Anyone who has an interim manager just picks on us. So I'm just hoping to keep, please. That you keep Slot and they keep Thomas Frank just for 2 more weeks. That's all you got to do. Then you can sack them. Sack them away in 2 weeks. Just give us 2 weeks, please. No, but
this is actually true, by the way. I'm glad T-Wiz pointed this out. And this was to relate to Bayledge's point earlier. And big up to you. Thank you, T-Wiz, for the super chat. And this is something that me and Martin spoke about. The difference between this season and last season is that teams below the top teams are not letting the top team run away with the league. The league ain't crap. Thank you so much. I agree with this. I think the league is getting more and more and more difficult.
Yeah,
the team in Bournemouth
it's closer.
Sold Hoyson to Real Madrid,
compacting up.
Sold the other defender to PSG, sold the winger to Manchester City, brought a goalkeeper from Chelsea. They're gonna sell another centre back, Senesi, to Chelsea. Like, we're talking about AFC Bournemouth. I went and I looked at the team in 15th 10 years ago. Jack Cole back in midfield.
Oh.
I look. It was Newcastle.
And they just
as well.
brought in another prospect. They brought in that Ryan.
Exactly. So I think
keep an eye on him. He'll be going to a top 4 team in about 3 years. So keep an eye on him and where he's going to end up.
The thing is, for me, is we sit here and we say Arsenal this, Arsenal that, and fair enough. Arsenal. Bayledge himself was rattled and he was mad anyway. Now, if Arsenal beat Leeds, there is a good possibility that Spurs will get something against City just based off like them being a bogey team. That's it. Like,
I mean, the good thing is we have
Spurs.
We have
seen worse version of Spurs get something against City. Didn't Ange get something against City? I swear.
Yeah.
No, we beat them last season.
Didn't he beat you at the Etihad?
Yeah, didn't we beat?
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, we beat them the last 2 times.
No, you beat them at Spurs.
No, you haven't. They beat you at the Etihad.
No,
the last 2 times at Spurs.
At Spurs, they beat them.
At Spurs, but I'm saying they beat you at the Etihad, so they have that thing, which makes no sense. But for some reason, Spurs turn up against Man City, so it's a possibility that we're sat here, inshallah, happy, safe, and healthy this Tuesday.
Listen,
and
Sam,
we're going to
we're going to have to
7
beat
points ahead,
and we're going to have to beat Liverpool. This agreement has to go out the window. City is serious about this. This is why I said it's no good Arsenal dropping the point and City or Villa don't capitalise.
Yeah.
We've got to capitalise back. We have to put the pressure back on. And I agree, if City can get within a point, then we'll see what teams are made of then. We'll see what teams are made of. But right now, we are not performing in a consistent manner. This week is probably the biggest week in a long time for City. We've got Galatasaray tomorrow. We've got to beat them, and then we've got Tottenham away. Then we've got the second leg of the semi-final. So this time next week might be a very good week, and it might be a disastrous week, and we're nearly out of everything. So the next 7 days are crucial to Manchester City now. There's 3 competitions we're going to be playing in. We may be out of all 3. Or we might be in the playoffs of 1 and out of the other 2.
Nah, I think you're fine for the League Cup. Newcastle.
I genuinely do believe if it goes to 7 points again, I don't think Arsenal will drop again. We can't keep saying Arsenal are going to drop. We have to take advantage at some point.
Villa have got
And that's what stayed Arsenal in a way, because every time Arsenal drop points, City or Villa drop points.
That's what I said.
It's like we're all throwing the league away. No one wants a damn thing.
No,
Yes,
guys,
the same.
guys, I don't think anyone
From the outside looking in, best case scenario for me, if we're being honest, and for Andrew and for the whole world, is Villa winning the league. To be honest with you guys, I just don't see it happening, because when the Europa League comes around, I think Emery is going to probably throw a lot of eggs in that basket. And I think there's a big possibility Villa actually win the Europa League, because that's actually his field of expertise. I think eventually, whether it be a month, I hear what Martin is saying, because Martin's point is fair. He's saying Villa are there until they're not there, which I can respect. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, until Villa are mathematically out of it, you know, if Villa are in like Liverpool's position, as an example, no one will say, oh my God, they're going to win the league. So I understand that 100%. But I'm just looking at it from a perspective of, I probably think a month from now or something, you know, this whole Villa thing will die off anyway, and it's going to be City Arsenal, because I've seen this movie before. With all due respect, at this time last season, Forest were second. And then we all met Wolfie. And now they're 17th. So this is the reality of the situation. So, yeah. Big up to T-Wiz again. Says, at this point last season, the almost inevitable Liverpool team had no more than 53 points. People expect Arsenal to overachieve. Here's the thing. I actually went and checked it. On the same game weeks, 2 weeks ago, Liverpool had 3 more points than Arsenal. So I went and I checked it. I'm not making stuff up. I can literally load up right now the Premier League table, like from week by week. I can load it up from last season if you want, and I can literally share screen. So right now, Arsenal. Let me tell you. Yeah.
Well,
as things stand, Arsenal are on how many points?
50.
Match week 23, Arsenal are on 50 points. Yeah. Let me tell you how many points match week 23 Liverpool were on. Literally last season. I'm literally on the Premier League website, and I'll share it with you, just so you you guys know I just don't share like bullshit stats. Yeah. Let me go to 23 games played. I'm gonna go right now to 23 games played. Hold on. And boom. Oh, it doesn't show 23 games played. 1 second. It shows 22 games played for some reason. Okay, on 22 games played, we were on 53 points. 1 second. On 24 games played, we were on 57 points, which means we won 1 and drew 1. So we were probably on 56. Okay, so the first one was a draw. Okay, so we were on 56 points after 23 games. We were 6 points better off. 6 points better off.
But the difference is, though, last season, Man City were in their, 13 game, like, not winning 1 in 13 or just coming out of it. Arsenal had all the injuries and stuff like that. Difference is, though, but I go back to what I said a few minutes ago. Arsenal have had loads of chances to extend this title, this lead. Do you know what I mean? They should at least be maybe 8-9 points ahead. Even
this is why Bailey is rattled and talking about life and being a philosopher.
That's why he's really rattled, because he's seen Man City and Villa lose games or drop points, and his team has not been able to capitalise. And he should be sitting here, even after losing the other day, at least having an 8-point lead and going, yeah, we lost, but we've got like an 8-point lead, you know, going into it. And City have got literally Spurs and Liverpool next. That's what he should be thinking about. Do you know what I mean? But now it's like 4 points, and he is, at the back of his mind, as much as he may not admit it, he is worried about Leeds. He
is.
And the thing is,
at the same time, Martin's worried about Spurs. You get it?
Exactly.
So it ain't like a guarantee.
Erling Haaland is not going to go through his goal drought forever. At some point, he's going to hit again.
100%.
And that is the thing, is we're 4 points behind, and Haaland and Foden are on droughts. Those two are going to come back.
You would hope so. Same way I'm hoping for my attackers.
No, Haaland is coming back. Let's not do this Haaland.
Haaland is not hope. Joker is his hope.
Come on.
You get me?
Let's not compare Haaland to Joker.
You're right, Hussam. You are right. Joker is
Let's be honest about that. You get me? Let's be honest.
You're right. Joker is this hope. But so is Foden.
There's no hope at the moment.
No, I don't think Foden is hope.
No, Foden is hope as well. Why are you This is why Hamza called you out when he was like, Foden is your antibiotic.
Because Hamza's been a City fan for 5 minutes, so I don't really give a shit, man. At the end of the day, I'll call it as it is.
Go on, Martin! Go on, Martin!
You know what I mean?
Oh, yes!
You bring that Foden
his ass out!
Get him!
Listen, I'm not going to sit there. People can go at Foden all day long.
Hamza was an hour going like, Martin thinks Foden is his antibiotics. Foden is his life.
Because he didn't see Foden as a kid. I did. He was watching whatever Arsenal kids were running around back then. I don't know.
Aaron
Tim,
Ramsey,
Jack
Jack
off.
Wilshere.
Get him. Yes.
No, listen, I love Hamza. No, but it's a simple fact. I'll say this: Phil Foden gets average of 20 plus G&A a season. He had one bad season, and everyone moved on him, which is fine. That's my thing. This is my thing. People
This is the
treating
nature of the beast.
Foden.
Yeah, it's the nature of the beast, man.
That's the nature
How
of the
it goes.
beast.
No, of course it is. I'm not saying he isn't. I'm not
What
going to
have you
give up
done
on
for me
Foden.
lately? That's what-
I'll let other people give up on Foden. I'm not going to give up on Foden.
That's fair.
Why should I give up on Foden? I've seen Foden perform for the last 8-9 years. One bad season isn't going to make me give up on a player. The same way one bad season from Pep wouldn't make me give up on Pep.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, if this FIFA generation want to do that, let them do that. But I don't do it. I'm a little bit long in the tooth for that bullshit. I back my boys, especially when they've got credit in a bank, a lot of credit in a bank. I have watched Phil Foden's armpits go up in the air since he was a boy. One bad season? Nah. Same with Haaland? Nah. You know, of course I'm going to back them.
Deep down, Martin. Let me because with me. Why are you in this chat, Diami? You think I didn't see what you're saying about me in other chats?
Who had
Oh,
one
think
good
I
season?
don't- Think I'm not watching?
Who had one good season?
You think I'm not watching? You're fake. I hate fake people. You chat shit about me elsewhere, and then you come here in my comment section and you comment. And you think like, hold this ban. Anyway, back to the topic. So anyway, Martin, let me ask you the $1 million question.
I don't know who that was.
Don't worry, I know.
It was personal.
Let me ask you the question, Martin.
Go on.
Deep down, do you believe City will win the league? Be honest with me.
Deep down, right now, I think Arsenal are still favourites, massively favourites. I will say what I've said to you last week, the week before: beat Tottenham, beat Liverpool, then we're on.
That's not an answer, though. That's not an
Because
answer.
I'm only
Bayless, are you going to win the league?
Yes.
Done. Martin, are you going to win the league?
Right now, as of today, no.
So
Oh,
why would you not win the league if Mr. Pep, who's done it all before, Haaland is gonna do it all and come back and score 50 goals. Foden's gonna do it all. Rodri, Ballon d'Or winner's gonna come back. You know, Gahey, new signing, Semenyo, best attacker. You know, first and second. Bro, why will the best team in the land, which is Man City, the best manager, you know, spend over 500 million quid, not win the league? Give us a reason.
We're talking about money. Let's not talk about money.
Bro, I mentioned money once, so you ignored every other thing else in that dialogue. And you mentioned
Because
money.
at the end of the day, you're 4 points clear. And I don't trust at the minute. We've got it. If I had Diaz back, if I had my defenders back, then yeah. Right now, I'm not.
Oh, you
So-
just
so-
you
so-
just
so-
glazed Mark Gahey for 15 minutes.
Yeah, but Mark
It's
Gahey.
God. Oh,
because of
Sam,
Diaz.
you missed out on Mark Gahey. And
No,
now he's
no,
like, oh, Diaz come back.
Listen. Right now, no, see, I said right now. As of 27th of January, 2026. In 2 weeks, I may say, yeah, we're going to win it. I'm not going to give you a clip me up moment of you got chest.
Why do
So
you think I'm
come
going to
back
clip
in
you
3
up?
weeks
When's
you
the
lose
last
and you
time
go,
I posted a clip on my channel? Like, what, fucking 6
you know
months
what I
ago?
mean? You know what I mean?
That
At the
is
end
a
of the day,
lazy bastard.
right
anyway.
now, Arsenal are the favourites.
Oh,
Can
humble.
City win the league? Yes, 1000%. For all them reasons you've just said. But I need them to see it now. They have to go on the run. Till I see
You have to
that,
see it
I
to
can't
believe
do
it type thing.
So without a run, you're not going to win this league.
But we're not. You're 4 points ahead.
No, because
Now what I do,
hold on. You don't expect Arsenal to drop more points.
But I expect City to drop more points.
Okay, so yeah, you know,
Because you just said it's only January.
yes, it is very interesting. So you expect City to drop more points, but you expect Arsenal to run away with the league in January.
Didn't say run away with the league.
No, but we did. But we didn't win. We didn't win our last 2 games, and we lost to Man City. If we won those games,
Which is why I've said, ask me next week when Tottenham and Liverpool are out the way. That's when I'll know.
So it's based on the next 2 weeks.
We've got to win the next 2 to be in it. Yeah.
All right, and that's fair. I agree with that.
That's all I'm saying. Because there's no point in me saying now, yes, we'll do it. We go and get beat at Tottenham. You beat Leeds 7 points clear. Oh, Martin, you know, and then we are out. I can't keep going 7. This is the problem with YouTube and football now. We play this game week by week. Exactly. We go 1 week, 1 week I'm this, 1 week I'm that. And every time I come on a different show, they go, you think you're going to win the league? Well, of course, when we win, yeah. Are we not? Well, no. And I can't run on a week by week basis. I need to see us move properly now. Can Manchester City win the league? 1,000% for all them reasons. Because of Pep, Haaland, Foden, Cherka, Semenyo, the lot, Gay, the lot. Yes, we can. But whether we will is out of my control. That's up to them boys now.
Okay.
And I'm not ready. My camera. The camera's knackered, so I'm on an old camera.
You people do realize that there's always 2 sides to a story. Mid teams and bottom teams are gonna want to survive. Spurs got to wake up relegation. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and say something. I think, and listen, unlike Martin, I don't care if you clip me up. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think Arsenal will beat Leeds, and I think Spurs will get something against Man City. I don't know why, but every time you watch Tottenham Hotspur against Manchester City, they actually legit turn to Real Madrid. I have like Richarlison performance at the Etihad this season is up there with one of the best performances all year for any individual in the Premier League. Like, you know, so I just think that they're like City's antidote. And I actually think City will also lose to us at Anfield. And I think City will be probably 7.
We're definitely out there then.
Listen, and I just think, you know, these players have pride and they turn up in the big game. Salah loves a goal against you as well. So I think City probably drop points in the next 2 games. So it's on Arsenal to take advantage. If we're sat here, and I'm going to make this clear, if City drop points to Spurs and Liverpool, and 2 weeks from now, we're sat here saying Arsenal are 4 points ahead.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with Arsenal. I'm sorry.
100%.
You cannot keep doing this whole, oh my God, yeah, but Arsenal are top. Like, no, you have to extend. You have to step on their throat. Like, this is the reality.
Yeah, no,
Sam, I'm to address both things, you know, both sides of the argument. Appreciate you, Baylaj. I know you've got to leave now. Thank you so much for joining us. Big up. Ledge AFC is in the description. Go give him a subscribe. Appreciate you, Baylaj. Thank you so much for joining.
Appreciate it. Shout out Winter Surf Bar. Shout out Sam. Shout out Martin.
Big up.
Good job today.
Big up. Big up to all of you guys locked in. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Final topic of the day, Liverpool Football Club. Yay. Let's talk about Liverpool, guys. So big up to all of you. Please like, please subscribe, all that good stuff. Big up to everyone who sent in a super chat. Big up to Chiwis and Shinobi. Hi, guys. Liverpool lost to Bournemouth. Who want to start this off? Andrew.
Well, can I so red on this camera?
Can I ask, what was the...
like a tomato.
I didn't watch the entire... I'm watching the game, but I wasn't what was the difference between your performance at Marseille and the performance? I know that it's different competition and stuff like that, but was there any difference the way you played at Marseille, the way you played at Bournemouth?
I'll be honest, the team is just mentally shot right now. They have no confidence or belief in themselves at all. Like, they have no confidence, they have no belief. Like, we weren't even that bad, and then Van Dijk just gives the ball to the Bournemouth player, and then we crumble. That's the thing for us right now. Like, we need to be in a position where basically we're very good or we end up losing. Like, we have to almost be perfect, because these players are like not facing any adversity. These players are not fighting really, you know, and I think this is a problem. And someone pointed this out as well. Look, I am slot out and I do want him gone, but at the same time I recognize the faults of certain individuals and the things that they're responsible for. And you know, like, with all due respect, when you're playing really well and then Virgil van Dijk just gives the player to the Bournemouth player, they got nothing to do with Arne Slot.
No, you're right.
Got nothing to do with Arne Slot, let's be honest. Like, and you know me, like, I'm very much slot out, and I do want the manager gone, but that doesn't mean that I can't recognize when a player is, I think, is at fault for certain things.
And he wanted
You
the
know?
ball kicked out, didn't he? He wanted the ball kicked out for.
Bro, if you watch that first 25 minutes, Liverpool are building up play. We're creating chances. We're getting into dangerous positions. Salah and Wirtz are linking up play nicely. Where, we look okay. We don't even look that bad. And then for literally no reason whatsoever, Van Dijk just gives the ball to the Bournemouth player. For no reason. No pressure, like no one pressed him. No one put him in trouble. No, like it's not like he was running at him full speed or some shit. No, he just gave it to him. And then he was nonchalant defending, and then Joe Gomez gets injured as a result.
Yeah.
And we end up fucking losing the game.
Yeah. And then at the end was even bonkers because it was just a long throw in. I don't know why people can't defend long throws anymore. It was like it's the worst in corners, defending long throws. No one.
You want to know what's the funniest part about this season? We defended the best team in the league at set pieces, 2 games from scoring a set piece, and then we conceded set piece to everyone else.
That's what I mean. So it's like it complete and utter bonker. This is a Bournemouth team. As much as we praise them, I think it's like 1 win in 11 or something like that. It's not as if it's like Bournemouth of last season or early this season when they're on a run or something like that. Do you know what I mean? So it must be so like disheartening because it was like us in 15-16 when we played well in the Champions League, but we were shit in the league when Mourinho left and stuff like that. And it's just, I don't know, because Liverpool, what was it, 5 draws in a row before this, isn't it, in the league or something like that? And then you go and lose to Bournemouth. He has to go, Sam. I'm sorry. I know, like, I'm not going to be the petty thing, do the thing. He has to go. He just can't. Well, whether it's not his fault on Saturday, but they just need a big change. Do you know what I mean? It just needs a whole freshening up. Do you know what I mean? Even if you get an interim for the rest of the season or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Just a massive change throughout because it's just not working with this.
I think you're letting him off there.
Go on.
Daniel, honestly, it's not. I think it's everyone's slot and the players now. What is Van Dijk doing? Has Van Dijk signed that contract and gone, right, cheers, lads?
Yeah, he has.
No, seriously, has he just got his money, got his pension padded and gone, cheers?
Yeah.
What has happened to him? He's got to be the waiting for somebody. They must have someone in mind, and he's told them wait.
What do you mean? Explain. Explain.
Like I said last week, yeah, but Alonso's asked for time, and how come? I'm not coming because the thing is, which manager wants to come into this right now?
Oh, I think managers will come in because they'll back themselves. They'll back themselves to get the.
When I read that the other way, I know you haven't sold him in the end, but when Robinson was potentially going to Tottenham for like £3 million, I'm like, what?
I know.
What is going on from top to bottom? Seriously.
I do agree with you that certain things have to be held accountable for the players 100%, and I think that is 100% accurate. Like, I will never deny that, because I do think that not everything is just Slot's fault. I'm not a robot. I'm not going to sit up here every week and go, oh, Arne Slot, get slotted. I recognize the players' faults. But my thing is, look, I just think the players are so mentally shot that they just need a new voice. This is the truth. Because we are so mentally fucked up and we have such a lack of belief and confidence that we just need a new manager at this point. That's the truth. I just don't think these players are fighting for the manager anymore. I don't think they're giving it their all. And, I think there is a serious lack of man management from Arne's perspective, that he started from the beginning of the season and he's kind of fucked us up with it for a while now, and we're in this position now. Like, we're at a stage now where it's like a must to get a new manager. Like, legit, it's a must to get a new manager. Like, I just don't think, because it can't keep going on like this. It really can't, because you cannot get out of this mess. The further you are in this mess, the worse it becomes.
I think what's like,
and you want to know when I'm making a title for a video.
Yeah,
United and Chelsea are above Liverpool. I'm sorry, there is no world in which it's acceptable for United and Chelsea to be above us.
I think that's what Saving Grace is. It's going to be a top 5 we know again this season, right, for Champions League, and the other teams, as always, are so inconsistent around you like us. Like we were we won one game in December, and then you got above us, and now you haven't won like a game in 6, and now we're above you again. Do you know what I mean? It's like
top 4 race. You don't have to be consistent.
Exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I think. That's what you'll still be in contention for it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, all of our teams. That's why there's not a guarantee of who's going to finish like 4th and 5th, like there has been like in previous seasons or something. Do you know what I mean? Now that's what's going to really save it. And maybe if you do get a new manager in, you'll get that manager bounced. Do you know what I mean? And
100%.
Yeah. So you could lock up like.
I think the mental element as well of things is important. Like mentally, these players need to need like some freshness. They need a fresh voice to listen to. They need like some new guy to listen to. They need something else to listen to. And I hear where Martin's coming from, because he's saying, and by the way, that's how I started off anyway. Like you can't just under zero pressure whatsoever, and Van Dijk just gives someone the ball. I sit here and I go like slot. Of course not. It's also on the players, 100%. But
there's something not right. There's something not right, Osam. There's something not right within that connection between players, manager. And there isn't any. There doesn't seem to be synergy between manager and players and board and manager.
Yeah,
there's no synergy anywhere.
Yeah,
as it looks from the outside. Obviously, I'm not a Liverpool fan. I don't know the ins and the outs, but it just doesn't seem to be anything good at the minute.
It's
from top to bottom.
Martin, it's money, man. It's the root of all evil. It's that infected Liverpool. That's what it is. It's all that money they spent. You know what I mean? They're just not used to it.
No, but I don't think, and I'm gonna think this doesn't happen under Klopp.
No, you're right.
Under Klopp, Salah and Klopp beefed for like a week, and then it was handled directly.
Van Dijk's not making this many.
It was handled directly, you know. Salah came out and he was like, "If I speak, there will be a fire." And then after that, literally 2 days later, they're hugging and shit.
I think Van Dijk,
that was like Klopp. Shut up, just shut up, get on with it.
Yeah,
you know, in his place, done.
I think Van Dijk's made as many mistakes during just this season alone than his entire career under Klopp.
Probably,
it's not even close. 100%. I've never said, like, people say, "Oh, it's his age or something." No, I know, because it's just like Martin said. It's just something like like we talk about the mentality, right? With Arsenal or something, it's just not there. It's just completely gone.
Liverpool never got beaten in a final minute like that. Liverpool did. And do you know the weird thing is?
Time this happened this season. Alice, the same exact scenario.
Yeah, you were watching the game. Liverpool were actually on top at that point. They were going. How Liverpool didn't score in that final 5, I don't actually know. Bournemouth were living on the edge.
Yeah.
If I'm a betting man right then, I'm putting the money on Liverpool getting the winner. In the next minute, I'm watching Bournemouth celebrate. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah. Big Virgil blaming the wind, you know. Yeah, I saw that. Listen, it's just look at the end of the day, I think there is a massive problem at Liverpool Football Club right now. I think it's not just managerial.
Was you in an interview on AFTV?
Yeah.
Oh, me?
No, Van Dijk.
Did he do an interview on FTV?
It's raining.
No. Something Ty said years ago. He was blaming the rain and wind.
Yeah, rain and rain.
Let's not forget it's been raining. Big up, Ty. Guys, this is where we're at right now.
Oh, Hamza writing his legacy. Wait for over Bodo Glintwater in the pitch. I love you, really, Hamza. Mate, you come after me, I'll come after you 20 times harder, sunshine. You come for the king, you better not miss.
You poke the bear, Hamza. That's
you come for the king, don't miss, sunshine.
You poke the bear. You poke the bear. That was the problem.
Who's the king? You or Hamza?
Me.
Oh, wow. Wow.
43 years deep, not 43 minutes.
You're saying
yeah, you drink that coffee.
King. Shocking. Pathetic. I'm crying for KDB. Where are my leaders? Where are my winners? I feel sorry for people like Rodri. Wallahi, Rodri, these guys, I feel sorry for them.
Ask him if he feels sorry for Steve Lomas and Gary Flitcroft. After he's done a quick Google search.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Who the fuck are them?
I love Hamza because I think he memorized like the entirety of Wikipedia.
Yeah.
And then he just comes here and like, I was there and jilling him away.
Do you know
And
what I
we
did?
won-
And it wasn't. This wasn't Zamza. It was just somebody else who claimed to be this long life City fan. So I went into a show and I started chatting shit like, "Oh, I remember Main Road. I used to go in the Tesco around Main Road. There was no Tesco at Main Road." And he went, "Yeah, I used to go in the Tesco." I said, "Fucking bullshit, did you? There was no Tesco." No, I know it.
For the ones that don't know, by the way, Martin's dad actually used to play for Manchester City.
Well, it was out. He played for the reserves, got offered a contract, turned it down.
Yeah, but he was still played for the club, you know.
Got
So
sent
it's
off for the derby in a reserve derby at Main Road. I'll never ever forgive him for turning down a contract. Money was shit though then.
Why did he turn down a contract? Has he ever told you this?
Because he was married, newly married for his first wife. He had a kid, and football was really bad money wise back then. So he got offered a manager's job in Kendall's in Manchester instead. That was like 5 times the money.
Now
I'm
we
like,
get the professional.
Why the
now-
hell did I not? I'm like, never forgive him. But honestly, the story was,
now
it was a
you
week
get
ago.
professional contract, you're set for life. That's the difference.
Exactly. Yeah, not back then. He played with. He went to school with Bernard Alford. Went state Dunstables. Played for Manchester Boys. Because back then, that's how you got into your clubs. You played for like your Sunday team, your Saturday team. Went to Manchester Boys, and City and United used to scout from Manchester Boys, and that's how you got into it back then.
Did you play football at any level, even when you were a kid? Like at times?
Played a little bit. No, nothing major. I managed Sunday league and all that for ages. And that was it.
No, I'm
I've got
talking
me
when you were younger.
level 2. I've got me FA level 2 coaching badge.
I'm talking when you were younger, when you were a kid,
No,
like when you were 8, 9, 10.
No, I was born with it. My disability stopped me doing that. I was born with. But no, it was, that's, funnily enough, I was trying to find, because back then they kept the shirt. I was trying to find the old shirt of his and all that.
You know where you can find those shirts? Go to OK Jersey.
Okay, there you go. We'll work straight in. No, they don't have them old shirts.
OK Jersey, you scored every time.
They don't have shirts from the 50s on.
You can. I bet you I can find that shirt right now. I could probably find that
it'd
shirt.
be about 300 quid.
Yeah, there's
Have you seen Steve just released a new shirt today? Oh, yesterday.
They're 15 quid on OK Jersey.
Yeah, but
Which kit are you talking about? Which kit?
There's a brand new one. The Chinese. No, the one my dad wore. God didn't even have a sponsor back then. There was no sponsors.
Okay, didn't I tell you? I bet I'm gonna find it. Watch this, yeah.
What kit would it have been?
Watch this, yeah. I found it for you. No need to even say anything.
Go on, then.
Don't even say it. I literally found it for you. There you are. Watch this.
No, the one before that. Wasn't that badge. It was the older badge.
The older than 72.
Yeah.
Oh, fair
My
enough.
dad's 84. So
Yeah, I don't think it's older than the 70s. The Liverpool, there is a one from 1965 FA Cup final. I actually bought it.
Frauds in the chat. Frauds in the chat. He ran away at the right time. Hello, Gal. I'm missing you, mate.
Martin, was this the one where you were in League One?
Which one?
This one, there.
League One. We were in the Championship, and then we bought it in the Premier League.
This
Ali
one,
Ben
right?
Arbia's shirt. Yeah, Ali Ben Arbia's shirt.
Yeah, that's all right.
Or was it this one?
Kevin Keegan.
That one was
That was in the
Premier
Premier
League.
League, wasn't it?
That was
Joe
Premier
Royle.
League one and the
Yeah.
Championship one.
Yeah, that was when Joe Royle was manager.
You know, Martin actually has lived it all. Like, he's seen his club really in the mud and here. Big up to Igal in the chat. Appreciate you, Igal, man. We miss you on the show. We need your ass back.
I have cooked you, Gal. I cooked you 30 minutes ago. Go back and check.
He cooked Bailage, which is essentially cooking.
Yeah, it was an extension. Yeah,
It's an extension. Big up to Gold Fridge. Great
What a
name.
name. What a name. Goal free
Bringing
squad.
Xabi to instill his own formation and philosophy mid-season could make things worse for an already wounded squad like Amarim. Someone to inject confidence for a few months is probably better for the squad. I hear you, and even in the pre-recorded video I released yesterday where I spoke about like the possibilities and should we get Xabi Alonso or Gerrard, and I do think there are advantages to getting an interim in. Like, by the way, look at Michael Carrick. Michael Carrick is nowhere near as much as a legend to Man United as Stevie is to Liverpool. All he came in, he just like, go out there, guys, enjoy yourself. Because here's the thing, if we're being honest about this, and I'm sure Martin and Andrew will agree, Liverpool have so much individual quality out there on the football pitch that if we just did the basics of football, we'd probably win 65% of the remaining games and make Champions League anyway. You get me? Like, yeah, it's not like we're in a position where we need this crazy system and shit. The positive about bringing Alonso in now is he probably has his own mini preseason, and then he can sit with Hughes and Edwards in the summer and go like, okay, this guy I can work with moving forward.
He can assess the players.
Yeah, he can assess the players. The fucked up thing, Gold Fridges, and this is where we have to look at the other side of the argument, is it's a World Cup summer. So Xabi Alonso is never going to get a preseason because our team is filled with international players.
Do you think some players, because the one thing I've noticed about this season, and it's just me, maybe it's just me, I feel as though players are there's less aggression in games at the minute.
Yeah.
Everyone's tiptoeing around each other, even in derbies. And I thought, why? And then I thought, people like real. Do you remember when we had the World Cup in December?
Yeah,
and there was that run of games going up where everyone just looked like they were not asked.
Not going in for tackles.
Because they knew where they were going in 2 weeks.
Yeah. No, you're right.
I just feel as though just some players holding back due to this World Cup.
No, I think there is. I think you're right. I think there's something to that. I think there's like, it happens all the time.
I do think there is definitely an element of that, because what Martin is saying is not something crazy, because we experienced it like literally 3 years ago. Really? Remember when the World Cup was happening in December?
Yeah.
I remember the December World Cup. Before that, I can't lie to you, watching Liverpool, there were quite a few players that I just didn't think were getting in there.
I remember City played Brentford at the Etihad, and players they looked off fit.
Yeah.
We were like, what?
There might be an element of that, like even with Virgil, because he's like 35 and this will probably be his last ever World Cup. So maybe he's thinking about it from that perspective. But at the same time, look, as a fan of Liverpool Football Club, like, and to be fair,
you don't give a shit about the World Cup.
Yeah, like I want my team to win. And the thing that pissed me off really about that Bournemouth game is big up to Northside. Big up to Northside for the raid. Big up to everyone just joined us from the channel. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing on your way in. Appreciate you for the raid. Big up. The thing is, like, I'm just in a position now where I'm sat here going like, as much as I blame the manager, and Martin is right and Hamza pointed this out, and this is where, as much as there is a little bit of a divide in the Liverpool fan base, I have to be honest and objective about this. Thank you to you, Gold Fridge. Bro, Liverpool fans made the journey from Liverpool all the way to the south of England. Like, that's a long ass journey. With all due respect to anyone Dutch in the chat, fuck the Dutch national team from their perspective. They went all the way down to the south of the country. Like, Martin probably knows, how long does that journey take? Because Liverpool and Manchester are close to each other. How long does that journey take?
5 hours. 5 and a
About
half
5 hours. Like, you've got to wake up early and be there
it's
before the game and all that.
And you're not getting, you won't be getting home till about 3.
Yeah,
and in the end, it's just like Van Dijk just fucking gives the Bournemouth player the ball.
It's a minimum of at least
and then
2 hours
after that,
from London.
with Gomez out, Endo takes like fucking 40 hours to get on the football pitch. We end up fucking our own selves up. Like, that's also unacceptable. Now, the only thing where I'm like where I relate Slot to that is like the mental preparation of the team. Are the team fighting for the manager anymore? Are the team giving a fuck on the football pitch? Are the team like mentally prepared and ready for war? And to be honest, the answer to that question is no. And the proof for me is the way that we've been playing in the Champions League. McAllister comes out in an interview 3 weeks ago and he's like, it's very sad that we can't retain the Premier League title. Like, the Premier League is done, but we're still there in the Champions League. And we go away to Marseille, slap the fuck out of them, have 5-6 big chances. They only have 1 big chance the whole game. And we play so much better. Yeah. But there are certain things like, with all due respect, it's fucking January 27th. Do you guys know that we're winless in the league in January?
Yeah, that's what I said. You've got the last 6 games, you're 5 draws, one loss, right? In the last 6 games in the league.
You know how mad it is to be winless in the league in fucking January 27th?
Yeah. Sweet.
Like, this is not like January 5th and oh my god, we're winless in the. It's
Well, you're
January,
going into February. Yeah, you're going into February.
like literally
Yeah,
February is 4
not
days
gonna
away.
you're not going to win a Premier League game in January. You're not going to win a Premier League game
Well,
in January.
it's the
Yeah.
thing. By the
You're
way,
not.
we're 60% in the season now.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
only 15 games left. I know everyone.
Yeah,
There's what? There's 45 points to play for, and this is
Yeah.
why, you know,
Our next game
People are right.
is Newcastle on January 31st. And Newcastle is not a gaming game either, by the
Oh,
way.
you're
Like,
right, yeah.
you could easily lose that. If we lose that, then the whole month of January we're winless.
Yeah.
I can tell you now, Sam and Andrew, Arsenal can get 95, we can get 91, Billy can get 91. There is no way either club are hitting the 90s this year.
No,
I think it's
Hell
going to
no.
be high 80s, whoever wins it.
Maybe even.
No,
mid.
I actually think low 80s.
I think
Yeah,
it's
that
going
would
to be
be-
mid. I think it's
What,
going to
was
be
you
mid.
84? Was you 84 or 85 last
Yeah,
season?
we won the league and then we just didn't give a shit.
And
Like,
this is where I come back to. I think that season me and you had has skewed everyone's thinking.
Yeah.
yes.
They think that 98-97 season, and I mean points wise, not yeah. They think that became a normality.
No, it's never
It
going to be
wasn't.
normal, ever.
And this is why I've kicked back to City fans on the Guardiola stuff. I'm like, be careful, because you're expecting 100
Yeah.
points, 98, and all this stuff, trebles, formidables, quads, the lot. So you're not going to get that. So to be careful. It's because everyone is chasing what they did. But
Yeah.
that year when you and me were going at it toe for toe, and it was an Aguero bloody across the line at Burnley that did it in the end, because I think that was the point when we won it, if I'm honest with you, was I think people just, that's a norm now.
But it will
The
never
great
be a norm.
Ferguson teams weren't hitting that. Wasn't being done. It was an abnormality.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Oh, we was I think Arsenal got 90, 03, 04, and then we did 95 the season after.
Conte did 95 as well, no?
No, he did 93. He did 93.
93.
He
Yeah,
did the
90.
thing where he was the first one where he won like 30. He won us 30 games that season. That was his
Yeah.
big thing. That
Yeah.
was it. But we did. That's what I mean. So it wasn't like, and before that, the Arsenal, like the treble season, Man United Arsenal, that was like low. Was it high 70s? Low 80s?
By the way, this, like, first of all, you're a fraud, Ross, because earlier on you said, oh, notice how he doesn't have any Arsenal moderators. I literally have Arsenal mods. I have mods from all clubs, including Man United mods. So, you know how many mods I've got on this channel? I went and I counted. I've got 120 mods. A lot of them just ate in the fucking
You
channel.
just never come and mod my channel.
You're literally a moderator. Why are you lying?
Yeah, but you don't mod on my channel, do you?
What does
Never
this
see
say
you.
next to your name?
Yeah, no, I know I'm a mod on yours and you're a mod on mine, but
He says you
never
don't mod
come
his
to my
channel,
chat and mod, do
The
you?
difference between me and you is you didn't have to ask for me to make you mod.
Oh,
Oh.
1-0 Sam.
hello.
Anyway, back to the topic. I actually think you could switch them up, but I actually think this is going to be like point tallies this season. I actually think like the winner of the league is going to be 82, 83 points, 80 points, 81 points.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be like some mad numbers.
No, I don't, because I think there's a lot of like you say the difference in how teams are is probably the lowest it's been, like talent wise, quality wise, than it has been for a while. Do you know what I mean? It's like you can easily see while Arsenal may not drop a lot of points at home, you can see them dropping a few points away still, even if it's just draws, right? You can still do that. You can still.
Sorry,
do that.
am I reading that right? Muller Timboon, Man United can still win the league. 12 put me. See what I mean?
Yeah, you've seen.
They've
that,
won 2 games.
And
They've
this
won
is why Man United
games.
fans are the worst fans in the universe. And I've been
The
saying this
daylight
forever.
from the cave has appeared and they're off now.
I can't wait,
People don't want to
I can't
listen.
wait- can't
I
wait
warned
for
you all during the Arsenal United watch along. I warned every single one of you. I told you a happy Man United fan is the worst thing in the planet.
I
And
can't.
they laughed at me and they didn't believe me. And now you all deserve it. Anyone who was supporting Man United that day, you deserve this shit. You deserve to get cooked. You enjoy the fucking bullshit that comes with Man United being good. Enjoy it. You
I
said,
can't-
oh my
Have you
God,
seen the
Arsenal
meme
fans are
on it?
annoying. Now watch.
Have you seen the meme on social media of a load of United fans coming out of a cave in like their older shirts?
Yeah.
Like the sheep.
Like daylight.
I can't wait till I hear the term like when they did with Solskjaer.
You know, just on the whole
Sign
points thing,
contract.
by the way, because we're just addressing it. I'm looking at City fixtures, right?
Yeah.
Just Premier League. Spurs away, Liverpool away, Fulham at home, Newcastle, Leeds away, Forest, West Ham away, Palace, Chelsea away, Arsenal at home, Burnley away, Everton away, Brentford at home, Bournemouth away, Villa at home. I'm looking at all those fixtures. I'm like,
Is
this
Villa
is
the last
exactly
game of the
why.
season?
No, but this is exactly why I think the league winner will be on 80 something points this season.
Yeah.
Low
Yeah.
80s.
Yeah.
No one's touching 90 this year. No one is touching 90.
Not a chance. Not a chance. No. Not a
No one
chance.
is
Villa have
consistent.
got a nice set of fixtures though. The Villa's bad ones are like April,
But remember,
May.
from 2 weeks from now, they'll have Europa League fixtures crammed in
Yes,
as well.
well, that will determine what Emre does. Is Emre going to go for his trophy? And you know what I mean by that. He likes to call it his
Oh,
cup.
yeah.
Or is he going to concentrate on the league? Because I think Villa fans are going to be like 4 points away. Go for it. Because they just brought in Tammy Abraham. They brought Douglas Luiz back on loan, which I don't get, but hey-oh. So they're trying. They must think they can do something.
They're going to think at the start of the season, they would have thought, we'll win the Europa League to get into the Champions League, but they're going to be in the Champions League. So there's really no point of going all out for it, right? In terms of that, if they're good, if they're still,
You know what? That always depends where you're at. If you're in the
let's say
semi-final,
let's say they're in
like-
let's say this time March in 2 months' time, and we're still talking about them in it, and they're both in both competitions. They should concentrate on the league more than the Europa League.
Okay, but can I say something honestly? Like, obviously, we don't have a Villa fan on the panel or anything, but I'll be honest. I think we might slightly be looking at this from an elitist perspective to an extent, because from a Villa fan perspective, a lot of them have never seen their club win a single trophy
31 years
in their whole life.
31 years.
If you give them a Europa League and fucking 6th place, they'll probably take it. Right?
When did they win the Coca-Cola?
95, 3-1 against.
That long time ago, Martin.
Was it 95? No.
95,
Yeah, long time ago, brother. Long time ago.
Yeah,
that's when they had Milosevic and
Dwight
Sasic and all them, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. So United wore that.
He was a bad little striker in Milosevic.
No, United wore that horrible green and yellow kit.
I get it, Abdi Has. It would be fun, but let's be objective about this. Fucking Forest were second at this time last season. Like, eventually, these teams fall off because they just don't have the squad.
Man, we kept saying that about Leicester.
Yes, but did Leicester have any real contenders? Like fucking Spurs were their contenders?
No, because nobody wanted to win the league that season. We were all shit.
Okay, I hear you, but I think if we had a Villa fan on the panel, like from their perspective, they would probably take the Europa League right now if offered it, 100%.
Yeah, right now, but I think
because they haven't seen a trophy in their life. Why not?
I think you're right now, but in 2 months' time, I think they might be singing a different tune if they're like 4 points still off of Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? They'll be like, hang on a minute.
By the way, I was having a look earlier. You know what I said about the top goal scorers in the league?
Yeah.
Have you seen the names on there?
Eagles up there, isn't
yes,
it?
Haaland, Igor,
Haaland, Thiago. Right. So let's take Haaland and Thiago out. They're strikers. Semenyo's not a striker.
Yeah.
Calvert-Lewin, he is. Well, give me that.
Bruno Guimaraes,
Pedro, Guimaraes, Ekitiki's on joint.
Wilson,
Welbeck, Mateta, Rogers, Richarlison, Walter Maida, Foden, Fernandez, Bowen, Croupier. Where's all the top strikers in the league?
They're all less than 10, aren't they, as well?
Where are they all?
They're all less. They're not even in double digits.
Yeah, we bought the top striker. Unfortunately, as soon as he started banging goals, he got injured. You know, before his injury at Spurs, that was actually a fucking elite finish away at Spurs. Left foot first time, bang, like, and then fucking Van de Ven injured him. But anyway, regardless, listen, big up to all of you guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting us. Big up to you, T-Wiz. Big up to you, Goldfridge, and big up to you, Shinobi. Amankunian Way is in the description. Casual AFC is where you can find more of Andrews in the description. And Ledge AFC is in the description where you can find Bay Ledge. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys so much for 69k. The road to 70k continues. We're going to be 70% the way through to getting the YouTube plaque. So I'm gonna sit here. Hey, 100k. I got as many trophies as Arteta without spending 1 billion. Big up to all of you
Anyone
guys.
else get me to 10k? Just 10k will do me, thanks.
Yeah, go subscribe to
Very
my
humble.
channel.
Very humble.
He's a massive celebrity anyway. But
Very
you know, go
humble.
subscribe to his channel. He's a massive celebrity anyway. Oh, here you go. He's gonna undersell himself and do the humble gimmick. Yeah, go on. Go on, do the humble gimmick. Go on. He just called himself the king compared to Hamza.
Yeah. King, yeah.
And now he wants to do the humble gimmick. So listen here, tomato face, have some shame and stop
You
doing
know
this
what? I
humble
don't know
gimmick.
what this camera's about, but honestly, I've never had my face this red.
You're too rich for this, man. Just go get my webcam. Costs like fucking 60 quid. Don't think I'm here
Shit,
with a
man.
fucking Sony Vegas Pro. Like, I've got a fucking regular ass webcam. I just do this and it switches off, and I do this and it switches on. Like, it's just, you get me. Just go Logitech. You get me. Very simple. Anyway, regardless, love you all. Thank you guys so much for joining us on yet another
Smash the
stream.
likes on your way out.
Yes, smash the like, share out. We're gonna send you guys over to the football terrace where Igal and LB are at. My second favorite City fan. Go spam Hussam Raid in the terrace chat, and I'm gonna see you guys later on A-listers tonight at 9 p.m. UK time. Peace out, Habibis.
Yeah, they don't invite me on.